Hopefully it's working now. Little issue with the audio there. I think we're live. Sheets dumps in. He's going to go for a change. We've got we've got Bub and Miller as your defensive pair, and it looks like Golding, Whitney, and Donovan currently. North Pittsburgh's in the midst of a line change. Parma down low. They look, cycle back down low again. Now Bub over. He takes a shoulder, and Miller has it. Chips it around, but not out. Now, again, still not out. And now Whitney battles. He throws it up to the point. And back behind the net. Miller dumps it over to Bub. And they do battle. Whitney down there. And Whitney gathers on. Chips it over to Miller. Miller chips it up to Maxon. Pinched in by the defenseman. Maxon gets it around. Look out. 2-on-1. Maxon drives wide. Has Donovan to the left. Shot. And score. Josh Maxon. Donovan is a fake. Takes the shot and rips it. 1-0. North Pitt. All right, so we're going to have McPhillamy, Jurgovitz, Palladino with Jackson and Bowen. And pucks one back to Bowen. And he looks, goes cross ice. That's intercepted. And shot, that's blocked. Chipped back up to McPhillamy. And back comes McPhillamy. He pushes, goes inside, chips it out to Jurgovitz. Offsides are the Wildcats. And puck taken by Bowen. And that hits a skate. Chipped up by Jackson. And back comes Parma. Bowen pushes the player wide. Knocks the puck off. Takes control. Chips it up to McPhillamy. And offsides. Not called offsides. Bowen up again. Knocks it to center red. Palladino chips it. And taken by Parma. Puck goes back to Bowen. He looks. Goes D to D to Jackson. Jackson chips it up to McPhillamy. And McPhillamy drives wide. He dumps it down low. Jurgovitz in pursuit. Now chipped around and Palladino gathers on. He looks. Centering pass. Goes up and over everybody. Hit a stick and back comes Parma. Miller drives the player wide. Continues the battle. Knocks it into the corner. Right into your kitchen. Miller throws around. Centering pass. That comes up to Palladino. And there he goes. Defenseman loses an edge. Look out. 2-on-1 again. Palladino down. Drives wide. Shot. That goes into the corner. Centering pass. That hits a skate. Jurgovitz down. Holds it. Drives around the official. Looks. Goes behind the net. Actually, that's Whitney. I apologize. Far and it's a white helmet. D to D they go. Bub with the shot. And held by the goaltender. Gonna have Whitney, Golding, Sheets, Bowen, and Bub. By the way, Hutchinson is your goaltender for this one. Haven't had any shots to call his name yet, but there's a shot gloved and held by the Parma goaltender from Bub. One again to Bub by Whitney. He goes down low and taken by Golding. He comes out, centering pass, hits a skate, rebound. That gets knocked to the corner. They outlet up the middle, and back comes Parma. Into the middle, taken away by Bub, over to Sheets. And he continues on. Centering pass, that's knocked away. Now Whitney continues on, offsides. Not knocked in by North Pitt, but called offsides. And Whitney steps in. And he wins that one. Bowen steps up, knocks it to Whitney, and back to Bowen. He backhand passes it up to Sheets. And Sheets comes in. Shot. Goal. Score. That does go. No. Okay, the official pointed like it was a goal, but it does not. Saved. Sorry, we are really far away. Well, at least with my old eyes, it's really far away. And back to Bub it goes. One again nicely. Bub goes down to the corner, and it's going to zip all the way around the other side. Bowen holds the point and holds it once, chipped over his stick the second time, and back comes Parma one-on-one. Bub go over, knocks the puck into the corner, and taken away by Bowen, and back behind the net. He chips it around to Sheets, and Sheets chips it up to Golding, and back comes Golding. 2-on-1 if they hurry. He drives wide, looks, and centering pass. That just misses the backside of the net, and Donovan down. He pushes, held in nicely, and back to Krepp. Krepp to Jackson, and Jackson dumps it in. Donovan's going to chase. And now Meyer down. Taken by Maxson. He goes around one, not around the second, though, and back comes the big defenseman for Parma, who's going to test Jackson, it looks like. He looks, centering pass. That clears everything. Goes to Donovan. Donovan outlets up to Maxson, and down he goes. Maxson drives wide, cuts back to the middle, chips it over, just taken away at the last second. And Parma comes up. Jackson drives wide. They pull up. Centering pass, and stepped up on by Krepp. Nice play there. That puck goes wide, goes to Maxson, held in nicely by Parma. And they still have possession. Look out. Coming down Broadway, left move, right move. Nice stick there by Krepp, cleared away to the side. Chipped up by Maxson. He continues on and clears the puck. Going to be far enough for icing. Shouldn't be. The skaters stopped skating halfway down, but we are going to have an icing call with 5:42 to go, first period. We've got Jurgovitz, Palladino, McPhillamy with Bowen and Miller. Jurgovitz wins that one to Miller. Miller rims it around and over to McPhillamy. McPhillamy gathers on, and he's pinched down on. Now Bowen to the corner. Centering pass taken away by Miller. He goes to McPhillamy, and McPhillamy chips it up and around. Back they come. McPhillamy looks, pulls into the corner. Centering pass to Palladino, and it bounced off his stick. Shot by Whitney. Goes into the corner. Another shot hits off the goaltender. Bowen, he rips one. Glove save. Parma goaltender. North Pitt pouring it on there. And Jurgovitz steps in. And puck goes to Palladino, who's immediately met, knocked out now. Part of the reason you want your winger on the wall there so that he can tie that guy up and he doesn't just come clean through and knock the puck off. But Miller chips it around. Palladino over. And back down low. Miller's going to gather on. He does, looks, goes up to Palladino. Palladino holds it and chips it off the wall. Just doesn't get around. Now taken by McPhillamy, followed on by Jurgovitz, and an active stick by the Flyers knocks it back to center and then back up. Outlet pass goes off the skate by Parma, and Miller takes it. He's going to look, and he's going to push the pace. Miller drives, has Palladino, decides to hold it though. He's going to push, comes down, offsides are the Wildcats. All right, so Whitney, Golding, Sheets with Bub and Jackson. Jackson dumps it in, gonna go chase. Golding in, he applies pressure, centers the puck to Sheets, but taken away by Parma, and back comes Parma with speed. Bub drives the player wide, continues to push the pace, and holds the player nicely against the boards. Puck underneath the player, though. And now Jackson down low goes to Bub. Bub rims it up to Sheets and held in by Parma. Stepped up on by Jackson. Two players collide there and thrown back to center red. And on net, no icing. And taken in. Nice move there by Parma. Shot, gloved and held by Hutchinson. So we've got Meyer, Donovan, Maxon with Miller and Krepp. Shot in front, deflected by Krepp over into the corner. And they try to center high. That's taken away. Now Meyer has it. He gets knocked down. Puck behind the net, centered through everybody. Comes to the point. They chip it back down low. Centering pass up high to the slot. Defenseman pitched way down. Rebound. Clean look, but active stick by Miller prevents the shot. And both defensemen in the same spot. They got a talk there. And it comes up high. Gathered on by Parma. Centered down low. Nice play by Krepp. Shot. That's wide. Off the goaltender and in. Off the boards. Bad bounce. And it finds its way in. And we have a 1-1 game.
Just can't even battle for shitty ass teams. You should just
On the throat. 2:56 to go. So an unfortunate bounce there. Kind of a home field advantage, I think. Parma bounces off the live backboards and just comes through to the goaltender and hit something and found its way in. Puck laying there in front, and that's knocked behind, taken by Parma, pressured by Meyer. And they outlet to the winger and back up to the point. Krepp goes D to D to Miller, Miller chips it up to Maxon. And Maxon stalks, goes to Donovan. Stepped up on, knocked away, and back comes Parma. They're going to chip it for an icing, and we're going to face off with 2:18 to go, first period. Wholesale change. Going to have the line of Jurgovitz, Palladino, McPhillamy, and it looks like Bowen and Bub will be your defensive pair. One by Parma, and back they come. He challenges Bowen, drives wide. Bowen knocks it once off the stick, continues forward, shot, that's wide. And McPhillamy takes it. He pulls up, now it goes to Bub. Bub throws it up and to the point, held in nicely. Bowen in front, blocks that shot, clears it, and goes to Palladino. And Palladino drives wide. Toe drag into the middle. Nice little move there. Shot. That's held. Oh, looked like the puck was free and put in, but the whistle blew. Official not in position there to see where the puck was. And cost North Pittsburgh there. That puck's won. And Palladino to it. He does battle on the wall. Bowen steps down. Puck goes past him. And back comes Parma. Steps up. Bowen comes down. Deflects it. Bub stepped up. And the shot goes into the corner. Parma has it. They're along the boards. Jurgovitz down low. Centering pass by Bub up high to Palladino. Just stepped up on nicely by the defenseman. And it goes to Bowen. Bowen centers it. That hits a stick. Goes up. Hand pass. High stick. It was a hand pass, not a hand. That was not the right call. But anyways, behind the net, off the net, goes to Bowen. He tries it. Not able to get it there. Comes over. Throws it up now to Palladino. Drives wide. Elects to hold on to the puck. Toe drag offsides again. $1:01 to go. In what is a way closer game than it should be. So we've got Whitney, Sheets, Golding. And Jackson and Krepp is your pair. That one thrown up to Jackson. He knocks that one down, but taken by Parma. Flyers tried outlet wide. Now they do. And player pulls up. Nice play by Sheets coming across with the back check. And now Krepp takes it. Centering pass knocked away by Jackson. Hits the stick of Golding. Sheets is on his high horse. Will he get there? Nobody's going to hound. Picked nicely there by the Parma defenseman. Through his shoulder, running interference there, and now Parma chips it up. Taken by Jackson. He looks, outlets wide nicely to Whitney. Whitney comes in, shot. That one's gloved and held by the Parma goaltender. Goaltender looks to have a strong glove hand. I think I'd like to see the shots a little lower. Try to get some rebounds off the pads. 5.6 to go, first period. Hopefully the car ride here didn't slow down our legs too much. It certainly did in the first period. Let's see what it has in store for second period. Join us back here momentarily. All right, just about ready to start second period action. Going to start off with Meyer, Maxon, Donovan, Bowen, and Miller. We are short one defenseman this game. Noah Fritz isn't here, so they're rolling with 5D, which is why the lines are kind of getting mixed up. And puck down low. Bowen does battle, knocks that one up to Maxon. And Maxon drives. Outlets to Donovan, that jumps over his stick. And Parma comes back. They outlet over to the middle. Maxon knocks that away, and it does some ping pong. Bounces around, gathered on by Miller, excuse me. Miller chips it down, and Maxon's on. Reverse direction, and Meyer there. Now Donovan there, he takes it away. Takes a look, 3 in front, still tries to center though, and taken by Donovan again. Donovan looks, centering pass, that's knocked away. Think we need to use the points there. They've got 3 packing the house. Miller grabs it, he looks, elects not to go D to D, skates that way, now hits Maxon, and dumped in. Donovan's gonna come this side, right in your kitchen. That's rimmed around, held on by Miller, shot, deflection, save, and held by the goaltender, who was so far out that even though that was a beautiful deflection, that didn't really matter because the goaltender was on top of the puck already. Something to note from North Pitt there. The goaltender's going to come 5 feet off the goal line. You've got to move it side to side and make him pay for over pursuit coming out. Jurgovich wins that one, goes to Krepp. Krepp goes over nicely to Bub. Shot, that hits Palladino up high. And Palladino does battle. Parma throws it up to the middle and back to center red. Gathered on by Krepp. Loses the handle. Now chips it up to Palladino. He dumps it down. Gathered on by the Flyers. They go up the boards and back to center red. Back they come. Toe drag shot. That one's over the glass. McPhillamy takes it. Comes back down with the puck. Now it's going to go behind his net and over to Palladino. He throws it to the point. Shot blocked. Jurgovich, can he get there? Puck's going to get into the corner first, but he still gets possession. Looks. Circles up high. Now shot. That gets blocked. Goes to Palladino. That shot's blocked. And behind the nets goes Jurgovich. Not able to get there. Up to the point to Bub. He gathers on, chips it down, and kicked out of the zone by Parma. Goes on to Krepp. Krepp goes to McPhillamy, and McPhillamy drives. Looks, tries to center it. That hits a stick. And up to the point it goes. Clears everybody in an icing played by the goaltender because it was on net, and Jackson back. He takes the puck. Goes up the boards to McPhillamy. That's knocked back. And up to the point. That shot knocked down. Look out. And behind everybody goes behind the net. And Krepp does battle. Whitney down low. And McPhillamy down there, too. We've got too many people behind the net. They come off from, look out. Save made Hutchinson. Rebound. Goes wide. It goes to McPhillamy. He's not able to get it out. Still has it. Get it out. You got to get the puck out of the zone. There we go. Need to take the heat out of that kitchen. Puck thrown up to the middle. And back come the Flyers. Jackson steps up nicely, pushes the puck to the blue line now, taken away by Whitney. He chips it up. Look out. Golding has a step. Can he get there? Gets chased down nicely, though. And Sheets has it. Here it comes. Fake shot. Score! Mason Sheets off the bench, grabs it and slides it home. 2-1 North Pitt. Whitney, Sheets, Golding, Bowen, and Jackson. And puck's one back into the zone. Gathered on by Bowen. He circles around, looks, goes wide, misses a stick though. Shot. That goes behind the net. And up comes Sheets. Beats one guy, continues with speed, looks. Shot. Save, not held, now covered by the goaltender. Down. Go down. All right. Whitney steps in, tied up, knocked into Whitney, and I can't see, there's an official in the way. Taken by Parma. And they outlet up the middle. Knocked away, held in. Held in. And Sheets comes over. He takes the puck away, goes to Whitney. Whitney drives wide. Sheets on his high horse to get back. Whitney drives wide. Shot just misses. Look out, though. Breakout for Parma now. Puck hard off the glass, and back they come 3-on-2. They drive wide. Toe drag. Jackson steps up on that, chips it up, and taken by Golding now. 3-on-1 if they hurry. Golding has it. Shot. That hits the goaltender in the shoulder and out of play. Like to see a little more puck movement there in a 3-on-1. And with 7:22, we'll get a line change. Going to have Meyer, Max, and Donovan with Bub and Krepp. Puck one. Chipped down, though, by Krepp. And centering pass, gloved and held. Free puck. Official not in position. Blew the whistle early. And we'll have a face-off to the right of the Parma goaltender. Puck to the point. Held in by Bub. Thrown down. And Maxon and Donovan are both going to come down. Taken away by Maxon. He loses the puck. By visibility loses the puck. He was turning around looking for it. Now out comes Parma. Maxon a little shaken up. We got a whistle. And 6:56 to go second period. We'll get a line change and have the line of Jurgovitz, Palladino, and McPhillamy. And Miller and Bub. I might have said Krepp before, but it's Miller. Outletted over, taken by McPhillamy, though. And chipped back to the blue line, outletted up, and back comes Parma. They come in, drive, wide pass, shot, knocked aside by Hutchinson, and taken by Jurgovitz. He's going to wheel. He winds it up, continues wide, goes, has McPhillamy wide, shot, that zips around, and outletted the puck. Got to hit the net if you're going to take those wide-angle shots. Otherwise, you give the other team a free breakout. Shot, here comes. Saved by Hutchinson, and back to center red. Dangerous play there. Almost cost North Pitt. Beautiful save by Hutchinson to keep it close, or to keep it out, and allow North Pitt their 1-goal lead currently. McPhillamy has it. He looks, goes to Palladino, and Palladino drives wide. Continues on, looks, stalks. He stalks, continues, not getting pressure. Centering pass on the goaltender, and goal! Knocked in by Whitney. Getting the dirty work done up front. Langdon Whitney bangs it home, 3-1 North Pittsburgh. .5:40 to go, second period. See if North Pittsburgh can start to roll now. A little slow getting their legs this afternoon. And taken by Parma. They enter the zone onsides. Shot, that's held by Hutchinson. And puck won by Parma, but taken away by Jackson. He crushes the point. Held in, and centering pass knocked away by Krepp and covered by Hutchinson. Won by Whitney. Nobody comes to get it, though. Centering pass. That's knocked behind. And thrown up. Check comes Golding. He chips it by. He's got Sheets, 2-on-1. Golding looks. Pass. Oh, just misses the backdoor pass. Just past the stick of Sheets. Beautiful play. Fortunately, just didn't get tapped in. Look out. Parma with a move. In they come 2-on-1. Center. Nice break up there. Shot held. Knocked aside by Hutchinson. Not held, though. Thrown to the point. And Sheets knocks it out. Back to center red. Chipped in offside. We'll have a whistle now with 4:35 to go, second period. All right, so Maxon appears to be okay. We've got Meyer, Max, and Donovan with Bowen and Bub. And Meyer takes it. Centering pass wide. Just misses Maxon, who's now in pursuit. They throw it up the point. And Meyer comes down. He holds the puck in. And knocked back to center red. Taken by Bowen. Backhand pass to Bub. Bub looks. And sauces it up to Donovan just over his stick and back to center red. The Flyers take the puck. Taken away by Bub. And thrown up high. Not taken by any North Pittsburgh players, though. And thrown in front. Bowen gloves it down. Puck loose. Taken by the Flyers. Backhand shot. That goes to the corner. And whistle blows. Penalty forthcoming against who? I don't know. Looks like it's against North Pittsburgh. Acton's going to do 2 minutes here for a hook. No, a minute. Okay. We're going to have Meyer and McPhillamy with Bowen and Bub with 3:51 to go. And that shot down low, knocked aside by Hutchinson. And they throw it up to McPhillamy. He slides it by. Wow, that's a penalty all day. Took the player's knees out, diving for the puck, and can't do that. He's still down. There's no whistle. Like, that's got to be a penalty to stop that play from happening in the future. Absolutely tanked on him and hit him right in the knees. Oh, a dumb hooking penalty, and you don't call a dangerous play like that. It's absolutely ridiculous. I don't think there was any harm or intent, but you still have to call it to keep it from happening again. Teach the player a lesson.
I think it's Jimmy.
All right. Player looks to be up. All right, so play will resume here shortly. And puck into the corner. Miller chases, so we've got Jurgovitz and Palladino with Miller and Krepp. Centering pass knocked aside by Miller. Shot wide of the crease. Clears everybody. Puck down low. Jurgovitz with the help. And shot, that's blocked. Rebound, though, on that shot. Score.
This is ridiculous. I don't know how they have 16 shots apiece either. I feel like I've been generous with their shots. Yeah. But 12 currently. And I feel like I've given 2. To be way bad, like way off either, right?
All right, so we've got Whitney, Sheets, Golding, and Bowen and pound shot, score. Parma just crashing the net. This is what happens when you let a bad team in a game. They will get life, and look out. We might lose to a bad team today if we don't pick it up. So 2:45 to go. Somehow they have Parma out shooting us currently. I don't have that total, but I actually, yeah. So anyways, it's now 3-3. And Parma has it again. They drive wide. Back check nicely by a group of forwards. Now it goes up to Whitney. And he drives wide. He has Sheets splitting to the net here. Shot. That's high and wide. Goaltender was, again, 5 to 7 feet off the goal line. You can't just shoot the puck there. You've got to move it laterally. Whitney in front, causing havoc. And puck jumps over the stick of Golding. And outlet it back to center red. Gathered on by Parma, thrown deep. Hutchinson knocks that one aside. And taken by Jackson. He throws it up to Golding. And Golding tries the center, goes to Whitney now under the stick of Sheets. Sheets continues to push. Nice active stick there by the Parma defenseman. And back comes Parma. Shot blocked by Bowen. Nice back check by Golding. Jackson over into the corner. And they rim it around for Sheets. And Sheets comes up. Outlets it up to Golding. He continues to push. Drives wide, has Whitney high. Shot. That hits the blocker and goes into the rim around shot again for a breakout. Bowen over. He chips, holds it in. He does. Now taken back out by Parma. They chip it up. And Whitney's back. Offsides are Parma. So again, we've got to watch those weird, tough angle shots that just turn into breakouts for the other team. It's exactly what happened there. Stop. All right, one by North Pittsburgh. We've got Meyer, Max, and Donovan with Miller and I'll tell you in a second here. Donovan with the inside-out move. Centering pass goes through everybody. It was Bub who's the other. I wasn't sure if it was Bub or Krepp. I could just see the one. Back they come 1-on-2. Knock the puck in and then take a slash at the goaltender. 57 seconds ago. Second period. So one chipped up to the side. Maxon outlets to Donovan. Donovan goes to Meyer. Back comes Meyer with speed. Drives wide. Shot. That's big rebound. That's knocked to the corner. Up to the point to Bub. He's got all types of room. He takes it. And shot. That hit some bodies. Rebound. A phantom high stick. It's the second one of this game. Yeah, seemingly getting shots posted for one team and not the other. North Pitt allegedly hasn't had a shot by the scoreboard in like the last 7 minutes, but anyways, I digress. 31.8 seconds ago, puck tied up and taken by Jackson. Jackson throws it up to Maxon and knocked back in. Taken by Meyer now. Meyer misses Maxon. He's going to pressure, though. Comes down, lifts the stick, knocks it aside, but back to center red it goes. Taken by Jackson. They go D to Krepp, and Krepp's going to dump it in on net. Nope, into the corner. And along the wall, that's going to do it for second period action. See if we can get our stuff together, in the third period. All right, welcome back to third period action. We're going to start with Jurgovich, Palladino, McPhillamy, Bub, and Bowen. And Bowen with the nice hold at the D line, at the blue line, sorry. And stepped up on by Bowen. Now Bub takes the puck. Rims that around, and McPhillamy does battle. Jurgovich down low. And McPhillamy has it. Bub takes a shot to the head. Jurgovich down low. And Bowen's going to gather on. He throws it up to Palladino. Pinched in nicely by the defenseman. Now Jurgovich over. He can't get it out. Stick by Bowen. Uh-oh, goes the high guy. Shot. That hits a stick and goes wide. Bowen, or off the toe. Bowen gathers on. Taken by Bub. Icing. No icing. And pressured by Palladino. Back come the Flyers. They outlet wide. And McPhillamy pressures. Nice play there. Puck continues forward, though. In they come. Back check nicely. Now bodies go everywhere. And puck down low. Centering pass. Wide open player. And taken by McPhillamy. Outlets to Palladino. He's not able to beat the defenseman, and back they come. And Krepp comes over. And centering pass goes through everybody up high. Backhand pass taken by Jackson. He throws it back to center ed into Grayson Golding, who drives wide. Looks. Shot. That hits the goaltender and drops in front.
Like you're supposed to go every and then third on defense. He's going to shit. Sitting. Like if you're gonna not play him evenly. Just was the double down, and now he's double down again.
All right, puck behind the net. And out comes Parma, hounded by Sheets. And knocked forward. Jackson steps up and covered by the goaltender. And puck to the point, dumped back to the half wall. Parma cycles, looks, centering pass off the stick of Jackson, off the skate. He finds the handle. Now to the point, though. Parma's defensemen are active. It should be something North Pittsburgh is easily able to take advantage of, but they haven't yet. Had odd man rushes, but haven't been able to score except for save and held by Hutchinson. And won by Parma. Look out, shot, save made Hutchinson. Beautiful save. Taken by Whitney now. He has Golding, chips it up, and in comes Golding now. He drives wide, has Sheets on the left. Looks, shot. Held, stopped by the goaltender. Rebound, save made. Goal. The official points. Or is he pointing to the face-off circle? Where it's such a bad angle, I can't tell. Plus, it didn't help that he was all the way in the corner and nowhere near the puck there to see what was happening. One back to the point, taken by Miller. Chipped down the wall where there's three Parma players pinching on the wall. And held by the goaltender of Parma. Officials fixing something there. Meyer, Max, and Donovan, by the way, with Bub and Miller. Parma chips it up, and in they come. Drive wide, shot. And Miller has it, goes up to Maxon. Maxon drives wide, cuts to the middle, centers for Donovan, shot. That one's up and off the glass. That one's through everybody. Bowen off the bench, he chips it down low. And Parma outlets up the wall. To the middle. And player tries a sauce pass, tipped away by Bowen. Jackson over. And centering pass taken away by Bowen. He chips it up the wall to McPhillamy. Stepped up on by the defenseman. Again, they've got to move that puck there when it happens. Get your head up and move it. Jurgovitz with the puck. He fights. Nice back check there by one of the Parma players. And taken by Bowen. He outlets it over to Maxson. Maxson's going to dump it. And they switch direction. Palladino on. And back comes Parma. Back checked by Palladino. Now back checked by Jurgovitz. And Parma looks, throws it to the blue line. They are in this time. And Jurgovitz with the pressure. Now Jackson over. He takes the puck. Goes down to McPhillamy. And now Jurgovitz up. Pinching defenseman yet again. Nice play there. And Jurgovitz does battle. Now he chips it back to center. Held in. Taken by Bowen. He drives. And taken away by Parma. Oh, Bowen gets tossed to the ground. And Parma has it. They drive to the middle. And taken by Jackson. That kicked by the stick. No ice. And down goes Parma to gather on. They do. And defenseman's going to wheel it up. Whitney over. He pucks the puck away nicely. And has Golding coming down the middle. Looks. Sauces it. Oh, just hits a skate. Goes to the point to Krepp. And Miller with the shot. That's rebound. Almost knocked in by Whitney. And up the middle they go. Sheets. Nope. Now Miller back. The outlets to Krepp, then down to the zone. They go up the boards to Parma. Pinched down nicely by Golding. Golding throws it behind the net, and Sheets will go chase. And thrown to the point. Held in by Krepp, but now out. And offsides are North Pittsburgh. 5:39 to go in the game. Taken by Krepp, back to Miller. Miller goes over to Golding. Golding cuts to the middle. Centering pass to Whitney. Shot. Rebound. That gets cleared behind. Backhand shot. Save. Sheets wasn't able to get everything on that. Puck still free. The goaltender diving for it. Now we get a whistle. The clock continues to run. There we go. So 5:19. We've got Meyer, Max, and Donovan with Bub and Bowen. Donovan takes it. Throws it high to Bub. Bub shot. That's knocked aside. Maxon over to get it. He does battle. And goes to Maxon. Maxon comes up high, pulls up, goes to Bowen. Bowen cycles back and throws it over to beautifully to Donovan. He takes it right in zone. Maxon has it. Oh, he's not able to get the shot off, and back come Parma. They drive wide. Bowen pushes the player wide, continues to drive his feet, and Bub over. Oh, the puck stays on his stick, though. Centering pass, that's high. Knocked aside, and Bub centers it. Misses the stick of Donovan. No icing. They called a tip. And back they go. And out come Parma with speed. Look out. Centering pass. They go wide. Bowen over. Centering. And down low. Taken by Bowen. He looks. Hits Maxon. Knocked off his stick. Now Max Jurgovitz over. He drives wide. being fought by Palladino, taken away by Krepp. Over to Jergovitz. He continues to do battle. Over to the sidewall, taken by Palladino. He drives. Wide, wide, wide. Centering pass. Clears everyone up to the point. And Krepp down. Shot. Stick. 2 sticks. Down. Comes back to the point. Jackson has it. Shot. That's wide. Goes into the corner. And out comes Parma. And throws it up. And Parma takes possession. Jergovitz with the back check. Nice stick lift there. And we play ping pong. Miller comes over. Throws it up for Palladino. Palladino stepped up on nicely. And back to center red. And back comes Parma. Does battle. Comes over. Now Palladino takes the puck. And offsides. Nope, doesn't go in the zone. And the puck does come in the zone. Taken by Jackson. He outlets to Sheets. He's got step. Look out. Here goes Sheets. Drives wide. Shot. Knocked aside. Centering pass. Knocked aside again. Centering. Hit the goaltender. Knocked aside. And taken by Parma. Back they come. 1-on-1. 1-on-2, excuse me. Miller and Bub. Hits the stick of Bub. And up to Golding. Golding drives. He gets tripped. No call. Good Lord. In clean on a breakaway and gets pulled down. Anyways, puck into the corner. So all bets are off at this point. You can do anything you want, and they're not going to make a call with 1:50 to go. Tripped on a breakaway, and then Golding's stick was held all the way down the ice, or Sheets' excuse me, taken by Miller. And off the bench is Meyer, not able to get there. And back come Parma. They drive wide, stepped up on by Miller. And centering pass goes to Meyer. He comes back with speed, has Donovan. Look, hits Donovan, shot, rebound, fly, you can't fly. Oh, and look out here, that's an ice. 1:59 seconds remaining in the game. And won by Parma. Nice play by Maxon to pinch the wall. Comes out high, goes to Donovan. His shot blocked. And back comes Parma. They're going to drive center. Shot held by Hutchinson. 41 seconds to go. Puck in front, loose. Taken by Donovan. North Pitt kind of got outmatched there on the faceoff. There was a guy down low on the back door that had a good look. Wasn't able to pull the trigger. Now they work. Donovan, shot. That hits the side of the net. And Maxon Stocks goes to Bowen. Shot. That deflects. Just goes wide. Centering pass through everybody. All the way back to center red with 15 seconds to go. And gonna do it. In what might be our most disappointing game of the season, North Pitt ties Parma. Welcome, everybody, to Fort Knox. It took absolutely forever to get into this facility, and then we had to wait in the lobby forever, and now the game has started, and we are just now getting set up. So starting lineup's going to be Whitney, Sheets, Golding, shot, hit the post of Sheets. Caught the goaltender leaning the wrong direction and hit the post. We've got Fritz and Miller as your D pair up top. Puck cycle down low. They go back to the other side, does Parma. And Sheets with the plastic pressure. Now Maxon on. He steps up, chip past him, goes to Miller, and Miller chips it in. Maxon's going to go chase. The rest of the line's going to change. And we're going to get a defensive change too. Bowen and Bub, puck stuffed on the side. That's knocked away. Sorry, still trying to get the shots cleared up from the last game. Goes to Bowen, shot. That's knocked aside, cleared in front. And puck loose in front. And Parma gets it, and back they come. Dumped in, and who's going to go get it? Bub goes down. He holds up and goes up the wall past Donovan, all the way back to center red. Offsides, and we get a whistle now with 10:16 to go on what is an absolutely gigantic scoreboard. Let's pan up and see that real quick. Yeah, that is intense. Anyways, puck drop. We've got Meyer, Max, and Donovan with Bowen and Bub. Puck goes to Bowen, and he goes off the stick or skate of Meyer. Now back to Bowen, chips it up to Donovan, and Donovan throws it up to center red. Maxon steps up, chips it past one, gets past all the way down in the zone though. He's going to race to it. And then Meyer on. Centering pass right through the crease. Nobody home, goes to Bub up top. Bub knocks it down low behind the net. Goaltender holds it and keeps it from coming out. And up to the point they go. And outlet it up the middle, tipped by Bowen. And Bub's going to gather on. And he goes up to Maxon. Maxon chips it up to Jurgovitz. And Jurgovitz comes in. Shot, score! Nathan Jurgovitz with the wicked wrister beats the goaltender on the glove side. 1-0 North Pitt.
Sorry, they didn't give us access to the screen.
All right, brought in by Parma. We've got Jackson and Krepp. Nice save by Frank. Forward line's going to be Jurgovitz, McPhillamy, and Palladino. Puck won cleanly, but taken by... Hopefully you can hear the calls behind me on the loudspeaker. And Jurgovitz goes to the point to Jackson. Jackson walks the line, shot. That's deflected. McPhillamy down. And he pressures. They go cross ice. And in comes Parma. Nice back check by Palladino. Now Jackson over. Chips it up to Palladino off his skate. And everybody looks for it. Nobody can find it. Gathered on by Parma. Shot blocked. Loose in front. Rebound kicked aside. And taken by Krepp. Krepp chips it up to McPhillamy. McPhillamy throws it just past the stick of Palladino. Now onto it goes. And Palladino comes down. 1-on-2. Shot off the side of the back of the boards. And out come Parma. Held in nicely there by somebody. Not sure who. Looks like it was Sheets. Now Whitney has it. Look out. Whitney's got a step. Shot. Save. Rebound. Sheets not able to knock it home. And taken by Whitney. Centering pass. Knocked away by the goaltender. Rebound sits there. Now it goes to Fritz. Fritz walks. Shot. That hits a body. Sheets down low. Centering. That's off the goaltender's stick. And Fritz over. He holds it in. Down the line, backhand pass on the goaltender. Shot, rebound, save. Goaltender looks behind him, but he has it scored. secured tightly in the glove. A little bit more of what we expected to see here from North Pittsburgh this weekend. Only with 3 shots up on the board, but, you know. That line's going to hold with 7:18 to go. And Whitney over. Now knocked down by Sheets. They're going to test the same side as Parma. They go to the boards. Taken away. Now sent all the way down. An icing call. Is it going to hit the net? It does. No icing. Frank sets it up for Miller. Miller outlets over to Golding. And now to Whitney. Offsides. And we'll get a whistle now with 6:53 to go. So Meyer, Donovan, Maxon with Bowen and Bub. Parma goes D to D and outlet it back to center red. Back check by Maxon, Donovan there. Now Meyer there, he takes it away. Meyer drives wide, overtaken from a back check though, and thrown back to center red. They outlet it wide. Shot in on Frank. He's going to hold it and get a face-off to the right with 6:32 to go. Meyer steps in. Taken by Parma. Shot held by the quick glove hand of Frank. And face off again to the right of Frank. That one's one up high again. Blocked to the side. Donovan over. He chips it up. Goes to Maxon, who pulled over from the other side. He drives wide, gets tripped. No call. Donovan holds it in with the glove. Knocks it down low once, knocks it down low again, continues forward. And cuts to the middle. Backhand, that clears everything. Beautiful effort. Now up to the point to Bowen. He gathers on. That shot gets deflected. And back comes Parma now. Hit off the stick of Bowen and on Frank. And Bub takes it. Goes cross ice, hits off the skate of Jurgovitz. Bub chips it now, goes to Donovan. Donovan backhands to Maxon over his stick. And the out. And we'll get a face off now with 5:39 to go, first period. So Jurgovitz, McPhillamy, Palladino with Jackson and Krepp. Outside move there by Parma. Shot goes wide. And Jurgovitz down low. Takes possession. Chips it over to Palladino. And Palladino gets entry. He looks, shot. Goal. Philip Palladino with an absolute laser beam. Appropriately does the crossbow, and that was ticketed right for the bullseye. 2-0 North Pittsburgh. One by Jurgovitz, back to Jackson. Jackson goes through the first wave over to McPhillamy. That's cut off, though, and in comes Parma. Shot knocked aside by Frank. Think they got the wrong number on that call, but so that's probably one sad kid that didn't get to hear his name called over the loudspeaker, but that goal was Philip Palladino's. And Palladino takes it. Cuts down to the corner, looks, holds, still has it. He looks, goes up high to Jackson. Penalty coming. Slashing call on Jurgovitz. No, on McPhillamy. So his name's getting called all over the scoreboard today. score sheet and loudspeaker. So McPhillamy's going to sit for a minute for slashing. We're going to have Whitney, Golding, Fritz, and Miller is our 4. Puck taken by Parma. Shot. That clears the net. Into the corner. Golding has it. All right, so we're doing 1:30 penalties here and not just a minute. So that's a change from this morning. Fritz takes it, not able to get it out, though. Miller back over. Shot. Knocked aside by Frank into the corner. Centering through everybody up to the point. And at the point, they have it. Hold, hold, hold. Discipline, deflection, nice save by Frank. Second save by Frank. Beautiful positioning there. Shut it down. Golding he gets hooked, no call. Hooked again. And puck back to center. Golding pressures, look out. Here they come. 2-on-2, drive wide. Parma pulls up, nobody there. They're changing, centering pass. And Frank's going to clear it aside. Comes up to Golding. He takes it and not able to get out. Got to get the easy outs when you have them. Centering pass taken away by Fritz and gathered on by Golding. Taken again by Parma. Back they come. Penalty coming. Seen about 4 other hooks just as bad. This time the Parma player twists and drills himself into the ground like a top and draws the penalty. Lot to be said for not staying on your feet. Seem to get a lot at this level from the officials if you just go down. So now 5-on-3. We're going to have Sheets, Bub, and Bowen for 18 seconds, and then we'll go back to 5-on-4. One forward, knocked aside by Frank. Bowen down low, does battle, and continues to have it. Hits Sheets with the shot, now gets it out, and outlet it over. And Parma looks, centering pass, knocked away, stood up by Bub. Puck just sits there. Bowen over now. Now Sheets down. Sheets gathers on and has space. He's going to skate it. And didn't see McPhillamy come out. And now up to the point, taken by McPhillamy. He's going to dump it down low, right over to where Sheets is at. Sheets takes a shot on net. And they rim it around. Out comes Parma, back to center red. Back checked by Sheets. And now Bub over. And Bub continues to do battle. Now centering pass, taken by Maxon. He's overtaken, and Bowen down to the corner. Now Bub's going to go from the other side. And centering pass, knocked aside by Bowen. In behind the net. And knocked away by Bowen. Now he does battle. Him and 2 Parma players fight. Continue to do battle down there. And Parma gets it. Look out. Centering pass. Knocked aside. Tries for the wraparound. Taken away by Sheets as it hits his stick. And dumped back down. And we're back to even strength. Puck comes out. Bub has it. Ices it smartly to cool it down in what is a nice big arena. So we're going to have Meyer, Maxon, Donovan, Jackson, and Krepp be your 5. All right, 1 by Meyer, taken by Krepp. Krepp outlets to Maxon, and Maxon's going to take his space. Drives wide. And that shot's deflected, goes into the corner. And Krepp's going to come down. He holds. Shot deflected twice, rims around to the other side. And now, Meyer takes a big bang. Not quite sure that's supposed to be allowed at this level, but shoulder to the head. Meyer goes back. Gets up, though. Looks to be fine. Held in by Krepp. Nice play there. Shot. That's down past the net. And shot. Rebound. Score. looking a little more like it should here this second game. And not sure, was that Jackson on that goal? Or I'm not sure who got that one. Now we're going to have Jurgovitz, McPhillamy, and Palladino with Miller and Fritz. All right. Donovan got it. And wow. Big shot. You call the first one that happened earlier. The second one doesn't happen. But when you let somebody that's 6 foot turn around and run players, that's what happens. So Phil looks to be okay. He gets up. And North Pitt's going to try to do some more damage here with 29 seconds remaining first period. Next year, that's a beautiful play, but this year, an unsuspecting player is not ready for that hit. And the officials get it right, take it down in the offensive zone for North Pitt to have their power play start. Out to the point, and Palladino does battle. Now it goes to Miller. Centering pass, that clears everybody, goes to Miller. Miller tries to pass, does. Down to McPhillamy, shot, rebound, save, rebound, and held on to by the goaltender of the Flyers. So Jurgovitz steps in. One nicely back to Miller. Miller goes down to Palladino. That clears his stick, goes to Jurgovitz behind the net. Jurgovitz looks, centering pass. That hits a skate, and McPhillamy does battle. Now held in nicely by Miller, but that'll get the whistle. End of first period. Join you back here for second period action. All right, welcome back to second period action. Parma wins that faceoff. That shot deflected up and behind the net. And taken by Golding. Golding cuts the middle shot. That clears the net. Hits the glass. Centering pass off the back of the net. And Whitney with pressure. Now Golding comes down. Up to the point. And held in by Bub. That shot's off the net. Clears behind. And Sheets applies pressure. Chipped around him. He comes back. Whitney comes up high. Sheets goes to Bowen. Bowen looks. Goes D to Bub. And Bub looks. Shot. And that's knocked aside. And up to Bub. Bub dumps it back down low to Golding. Golding goes to Whitney. Whitney goes back to Golding. And Golding back to Whitney. Back to even strength. And centering pass to Golding. Shot. That's gloved and held by the Parma goaltender.
Just it's something different. Like I said, I'll run the camera.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it. All right, sorry about that. We've got Meyer, Maxon, Donovan. Donovan with a nice hold. Goes to Maxon. That tips off his stick. And back to center to Jackson. Jackson and Crepper, your D pair. And puck brought up by Parma. Jackson stands up. Knocks the player back. Puck goes to Donovan. He outlets to Maxon. Knocked away and offsides are North Pittsburgh. Not called, though. And they get a chance out of it. Shot. Save made by the Parma goaltender. North Pittsburgh got away with one there. They were definitely offsides. The pass got held up, and Maxon was already in the zone, but Donovan takes a bump. He goes down. Meyer over. He takes a kick from the back of his skates, and he goes down. Outlet it up to the middle, and back comes Parma one-on-one. Nice stick there by Jackson, and nice stick there by Krepp. And Maxon has it now. Jump down and around. Donovan to apply pressure. He comes into the body nicely. Now Jergovitz on it. It goes up to the point, held in nicely there by Fritz. And Palladino on the puck. He dumps it down. And Donovan over. Now up to Fritz again. Fritz shot, blocked, goes to Donovan. Not able to turn and get that shot. And out comes Parma. They throw it all the way up to center red, taken by Miller. And Miller goes up to Palladino. Offsides are North Pittsburgh. All right, taken by Jergovitz. He goes wide, looks, centering pass. That's knocked aside. And comes the point to Fritz. Fritz dumps it in. And back to Fritz. Nope, back to Parma, sorry. Outlet misses everyone, and Miller will go back and chase. And goes to Miller. Miller dumps, and that one's a souvenir. There's a puck over there, man. Landon. All right. So still Jerkovitz, Palladino, McPhillamy with Bowen and Bub. And the official waits. All right, we got another puck. We're ready to go. Puck drop, won by Jergovitz, taken by Palladino, and he throws that one into the boards. And we'll have another face-off.
Up about 3 or 4 rows. Look under the seat. All the way across.
Jergovitz steps in. And Parma wins that one. They throw it back to blue line, and back they come. Palladino with a nice back check, knocks the puck off once, twice. Parma offside, and we now get another whistle with 8:48 to go. So we're going to get Whitney, Sheets, and Golding with Bowen and Bub as your D pair. Step in, won by Parma. They're going to dump it in, and Bowen gathers on. He outlets it up to Golding. Golding goes over to Sheets. And Sheets tests. Drives wide, drops it to Whitney. Nice pass, shot, score! Langdon Whitney on the beautiful feed from Mason Sheets. All right, so Whitney steps in. You'll hear that call shortly if they got the name right. Number right, I should say, and we'll see. They drive wide, does Parma. Bub over. And Whitney outlets up to the middle. That was actually Finn, but yeah. Shot, save, Frank. Beautiful save. Knocks that one to the corner. Secondary, he threw it up to, well, maybe that was Grayson he threw it up to. It could have been, now that I think of it. All right, puck over to the side. Chip to Whitney. He's got a step. And Whitney drives wide. Try to pass to Golding. Penalty coming up. And taken by Parma, and we'll go to the power play again. We'll North Pittsburgh. Think of it. Might have went Finn to Grayson to Mason to Whitney. It's a beautiful play, though. Yeah. All right, so Meyer, Max, and Donovan with Jackson and Krepp, excuse me. This one goes to Krepp. He knocks it in front, grabbed by Max and knocked off of his stick and back behind the net. Oh, general, great chance in front by Max, and he's not able to pull the trigger. It sounded like the penalty was on Hoochie, so yeah, just leave that out there. And steps. Oh, how did that not go in? And Meyer over. Nice play there. Thrown up to the boards. Back to center red. Goes to Krepp. Krepp goes to Jackson. And Jackson's going to push it. He steps down. Shot. That one's off the mark. Donovan down low. He gathers on. Goes back to the point to Krepp. Krepp looks. Shot. That's overhead. Ooh, just misses Maxon's stick. And Maxon goes down low to Meyer. Meyer goes back to Maxon. Maxon out of the corner hard. Shot. That hits the goaltender and goes up to the point. Now to Krepp. Krepp goes to Jackson. Jackson smartly going to retreat and regroup. The point man was up very high, and that was almost trouble for North Pittsburgh. Krepp goes to Maxon. Maxon comes down with Donovan. Looks. Drives wide. Continues to possess. And pulls up. Goes to Jurgovich. Shot. Save made. That's one of those shots the goaltender didn't know he had until it hit the glove. And then he kind of wiggled it and gave it a little jiggle. So we're going to have a goaltender change. Frank gets pulled, so both goaltenders get a chance to play in the arena, and Hutchinson's now going to come in. I've been informed the same thing's going to happen when we go to Penn State, so that both goaltenders get to play in the arena. So very nice teamwork there by both goaltenders to work it out and make sure they both get a chance to play in the big arena. So very nice. We're going to have puck thrown up to center red, gathered on, and back to center red, and dumped to the blue line. Back to center red. No, not yet. Now it goes the blue line. Now to Palladino, who's going to press. Drives wide. And down to the corner he goes. Taken by Jurgovich. Nobody in front yet. Now there's try to throw it up high. And back they come. Fritz with the active stick. And they continue to roll forward, though. Dump down. Fritz is going to go chase. Thrown up. Held in nicely. And knocked to the corner by Hutchinson. Down low they have it. And Palladino rims it. That's going to go back to center red. And Palladino's push. Can he get there? He's not able to. Still applies pressure, though. Defenseman, the large defenseman who had the checking penalty earlier, decides to try to wheel. Blocked by Miller. He goes down. Lost it. There's a stick. I don't know whose stick that is. It's Palladino's. That shot goes over the net and clears back behind. Chipped up to Whitney and back to center red. So Palladino over. He chips it in. And that's not offsides if the player throws it into the zone. So called offsides, but thrown in by the Parma player. Anyways, we're going to have a face-off now with Whitney, Golding, Sheets, with Bowen and Bub. And 1 to Bowen. He's going to dump it in, and Sheets and Whitney are going to go chase. Sheets goes direct at the puck. Whitney hangs high. And now they've rim it around, go to the other side. Taken by Sheets, but continues to push through. Pushes over to Bowen. Bowen with the active stick, knocks it off. Now Golding comes back. He's got a step and continues to drive. Tries to cut to the middle. Now down low, chipped up high, goes to Parma. They outlet to the middle. And drive wide. Bobb's going to step up. That shot's going to go behind the net. Bowen down low. He takes possession. And goes up high to Sheets. Sheets chips it over, but not out. Followed on nicely. Oh, into Sheets by Whitney. Now Whitney takes it. And back comes North Pittsburgh. Whitney toe drag. Comes in clean. Nice look. Backhand shot. Rebound. Sits there. Sheets. Oh, he gets stick lifted from behind. And puck down low. Nobody goes to get it, though. Everybody just stands and watches. And now the puck comes up. They outlet to the middle. It's cut off by Bowen. Taken away by Golding. And dumped in. Now Parma takes it. They throw it up to center ice. And we're going to have a full line change out there. So we've got Krepp and Jackson out there with Meyer, Donovan, and Maxon. Meyer down low, takes possession, pushes it up to Maxon. Maxon has a step, drives wide, continues to blaze, comes in, toe drag, taken away the last second by the Parma defender. And onsides are North Pitt, and knocked away from Donovan, chipped around and all the way down in an icing call. We'll have a whistle with 32 to go, 31-30. Clock continues to run. Yeah. A little different effort here from North Pittsburgh in the second game. And Meyer steps in. That's won by Parma. Defender looks, chips it up. Not able to go anywhere. Back down from the half wall. They rim it around to the other side. Maxon's going to chase. And goes back to Jackson at center ice. Dumped in. Taken away by Parma. And the defenseman's going to rush. Offsides. Offsides, not called. And down they come. Parma looks to center. And thrown over to Donovan. And Donovan goes back to Krepp. Krepp trying to go back to Donovan. Puck centered into Jackson. Jackson rims around behind the net. Goes back the other direction. And now does battle behind the net. And he comes out the other side with it. Goes off the boards to Donovan. Donovan goes to Maxon, and Maxon's not able to get it by the defender. Kind of an unlucky bounce there for Maxon. He tried to, that shot going to go wide, handled by Hutchinson. But Donovan tried to go through the skates, and the defender twisted and just happened to clip the skate. That one's going to be belly hugged by Hutchinson. And get a whistle now with 1:23 to go. 1:20 to go. They just keep letting the clock run for 4 and 5 seconds after every whistle. That's how you make sure you get kids off the ice. And we step in. Parma wins it. Shot. Hits a defender. Down low. Rebound ping pong. And taken by Fritz. That one's thrown back to center red. We have Jurgovitz, Palladino, and McPhillamy. Jurgovitz cuts to the middle. Beautiful play there. Backhand shot. That one's hit the glass. And Palladino down low. Now Jurgovitz and McPhillamy with it. Shot. That gets knocked to the corner. Rebound. Save. Goaltender again, 15 feet off the crease. Something common here from the Parma goaltenders that North Pitt should be aware of and be able to take advantage of. And down low. McPhillamy over. He applies pressure. All you got to do is fall, and they're going to raise their arm. So the defender for Parma slides into the corner, and North Pittsburgh's going to go to the box. And now Whitney in the circle with Golding. We've got Fritz and Miller still out there. Fritz is going to rush it. He chips it around and continues to push. Shot held, not stopped, save, rebound, held now by the Parma goaltender.
Wildcats, go, boys!
And Parma takes it. It's 11 seconds to go. They're going to rush it, the defenseman is. And Miller over. Steps up, now knocked away. And 2-1, that'll do it. Join you back here for third period action. All right. We've got 57 seconds to go on the kill. We're going to have Golding, Whitney, Bub, and Bowen. And that one's won by Parma. Golding over, apply pressure. Now Whitney. Puck goes to Bowen. And he goes D to D to Bub. And Bub goes up and out. Back to center red. Whitney with a chance. Can he get there? Oh, just not able to break through. And that puck's tipped before the line. Still should have been icing, not called. And Bub back. And he reverses direction, goes to Bowen. And Bowen outlets it up to Golding. Golding chips it around, almost able to get around. Now Whitney has it. He cuts to the middle and goes back to Bowen. He holds it and chips it down to himself. Continues to push. And now it goes to Maxon for a shot. That goes down low and outlet it over. Parma comes back. They drive wide, pull up, look for a center. There's a trailer there. And over. Bowen with a stick, knocks it to the point. Parma gathers again, and they go low into the corner. Bowen comes over, and now Whitney's over. They do battle. Whitney takes possession, rims it around to Donovan. And Donovan has it. Looks for Maxon. Hips off a stick. They call off icing on that one, but it hit a stick. So, zero consistency, but we'll get the icing call there. 10:32 to go. So Meyer, Maxon, Donovan with Jackson and Krepp. Krepp takes possession, goes to Donovan, and Donovan throws it back to center red. Now Meyer with Krepp over, knocks it to Meyer. Meyer goes wide to Maxon, doesn't get there. And Krepp steps up. Back to center red and into the zone. Krepp going to go back and gather on. He rims it around to Maxon. Maxon stepped up on, held in. Meyer over and knocked down low. Jackson's going to challenge. Does battle. And now Meyer, centering pass taken away by Krepp, over to Maxon and to Donovan. Back they come 2-on-2. Donovan fakes inside, goes out, tries to center it, that's knocked away. Throws a sauce pass into the corner, and now taken by Meyer. Pierce drives hard to the net, shot, he gets knocked down, rebound, Maxon, that one clears everything. And back come Parma. That puck taken away by Jackson. And up into the bench. We're going to face off with 9:24 to go. So on top of running extra time off the clock, they're now going to run the remainder of the game because they ran late, and so they'll cut our game short. So the downfalls of playing in an arena, they don't really give a crap. Palladino with an attempted shot. Oh, he goes hard into the boards. So Palladino works himself to his feet, appears to be gaining his faculties. And he's okay. He's going to come up and go to the bench. And so we've got Jurgovitz, Palladino, McPhillamy with Fritz and Miller as your D pair. And nobody for North Pitt was on the face-off circle. So when the puck goes outside the circle, it was easily grabbed and thrown back out. Not sure why nobody wants to line up on the hash marks, but seemingly they don't. They all want to spread wide and try to get a pass or the puck. And you got to go in and fight for possession, especially on the power play. So Palladino has it. He tries to chip it up. That's knocked away and taken by Parma. Both defensemen back up. Now there's a challenge, and they hold it. Knocked off, and now out. But doesn't look much like a power play currently. See if we can't get the ship righted. And taken by McPhillamy. He has possession now. Drives wide, looks. Continues to go, doesn't go up high. Now goes cross to Fritz. Fritz shot. That clears everybody over to the corner. McPhillamy gathers on. He goes all the way to the point, holds it. And now goes down low. Goes to Palladino. Now to Jurgovitz. And Fritz down low. He shoots. That's gloved and held by the goaltender. So the penalty is going to be over because of the running clock by the time the puck drops. And that's it. Penalty over. Puck dropped. So good 30 seconds the power play was wasted with the running clock. And Bowen over. He does battle, knocks the puck away, taken by Sheets now. And Whitney pressures. Sheets follows on. And puck in the zone. Feach still has it. Drives wide, cuts to the middle now. Shot. Score! Mason Sheets. The little razzle-dazzle there at the end. The backhand through the wickets. 5-0 North Pittsburgh. Meyer, Max, and Donovan. And Bowen and Bub are going to be your D pair. And the clock continues to run. Usually after a goal, they'll stop it, or a penalty, but they're just absolute savageness today. Stay in your section, don't get out of your seat, and running clock. Donovan outlets to Meyer, who gets checked. No call. And now Donovan down low. He does battle. Puck goes up the wall, and Bub's going to back. And They drive wide. Bub challenges, knocks the puck down, rims all the way around to Maxon. And back behind to Bowen. Bowen, puck gets kicked out front now. Bowen hits it again. Donovan down low. Shot, that hits a body. Stopped, rebound, knocked away by Bowen at the last second. Sprawling to the ground. And now Meyer over. He outlets it up just past Maxon. No icing. Centering pass coming. There it is. Score, Donovan. No, beautiful save by the goaltender. You could see that one coming all day, that it was going over to Donovan. He had the look and just wasn't able to bury it. And Jackson pressures. Parma loses it, throws it back in the zone themselves. No offsides. Donovan takes a bump. And this is what I seem to remember from Parma last time. They got down and they decided they wanted to run everybody. Now somebody just got absolutely hammered. No call. Donovan, that was. Like absolute Bush League dirty plays when they're down. Now Jackson has it. He gets tripped, no call. It's turned into the Wild West here. Someone's going to get run really hard if they don't get this under control. And there's only 4 minutes left. Palladino gets dumped. And Jackson steps up. Nope. Taken by, shot, held by Hutchinson. So 4 minutes to go. And centering pass knocked away by Fritz. And we've got Fritz Miller, then Jurgovitz, Palladino, and McPhillamy is your forwards. They go down low again. Now this time Fritz pushes, challenges the player. And centering pass, nice play by Jurgovitz from down low to block that shot. Held by Hutchinson. And puck tied up, fought for, and it's loose, still loose, taken by Jurgovitz. He has McPhillamy wide, tries to go up the boards to Palladino, but knocked back right to him, and he comes 2-on-1. Jurgovitz shot, save made. Goaltender was ridiculously far out yet again. And now McPhillamy back. He does battle, and knocked back to center red. 2:40 to go, offsides at Parma, and we get a whistle. So Whitney, Sheets, and Golding. Puck dumped in. Bub's going to retrieve. He looks, goes up the wall to Sheets. Sheets tips it to Whitney. Bowen challenges. Bubs challenges. And knocked back to center red. Puck lost. Whitney has it. Continues to go. Shot. Save. Parma goaltender, who again, I don't know that he gets in the blue paint ever. Seemingly just way out above that crease on every shot. And puck tied up and taken by Parma. They outlet and challenge Bub. Bub drives him wide and continues to drive him wide. Parma player comes out up high. Shot. Save Hutchinson. Puck into the corner. Bowen clears it. And back to center red it goes. Whitney with the pressure. And rimmed all the way back down. The outlet to the middle. Knocked off the stick. And Bub has it. Out goes to Sheets. Sheets goes up to Whitney. And taken by Krepp. And Krepp has it. He's going to push. Goes to Sheets. Sheets shot on gloved and held by the Parma goaltender. Yeah, Click, I mean, the puck dropped here, but that's probably going to about do it. Well, no, it's not. They're hustling to get there. So we're going to get the puck drop with 30 seconds to go. Goes to Krepp. Shot. That's held again, and that'll do the game probably. We'll see. They are hustling to keep playing, though. Oh. And going to get it dropped with 18 seconds to go. So the players are getting up to the line quickly. That one's into the corner. Thrown back to center red. Jackson there. He knocks it down offsides, and that'll do it. Thanks for joining us here. Second game of the day, and we'll have an early one tomorrow. Enjoy the ride home. And then get up nice and early for a POW game tomorrow. They're announcing the stars of the game. It was Hutchinson and Frank for number 3.
Wasn't that many posted.
15 shots. It goes your shots versus your saves.
Got it. I just looked up. There weren't that many posted.
All right, we're getting a picture here at center ice. And, well, yeah, we'll see everybody bright and early tomorrow morning. I take beer, coffee, and, yeah, beer and coffee tomorrow if anybody wants to give me some. So appreciate it. Be nice and early. Have a good one.